In this episode of Idaho Gold, episode 7, it's time to say goodbye to the Petersons. So David Peterson, his wife, and his 2 sons were packed up, ready to go. We did appreciate them coming out. We had a blast with them. He's the inventor of the Dream Mat. Had a great time. They found some gold, and hopefully they'll be back next year. So I guess with that said, here we go. Well, here they are. Petersons are already all packed up. They're heading out. They're leaving us.
Give me the Joe Dirt thing on the way out.
See you guys. Joe Dirt.
You guys are headed back to Kentucky, right? Is that?
Yeah, you're going back to Kentucky?
Oh, Montana. Okay.
Yeah, Montucky.
Montucky.
There he is. What are you doing over there?
Me? Playing basketball.
You guys have fun. Keep your dad awake.
Playing basketball.
Yeah, talk to him. Like they gotta tell you to talk to you, right? There's big dogs right out here. Yeah, that would help.
You got it? Ha ha! Who guessed it right? Who guessed it right? All right, they're out of here. We'll be back. After saying goodbye to the Petersons, we are leaving camp. We're going to take you on a drive and kind of show you some of the scenery we get a look at on the way to our claim. So I hope you enjoy it. We are leaving camp and heading to our upper claim, which is, what's the name?
Santini 1.
Oh yeah, Santanum or Santanium or something like that. 1. So we're just going to take you on the drive there to our claim.
Well, at least we don't have to worry about logging trucks today, or rock trucks.
That's right.
It's a weekend. Thank you. Those guys are crazy.
Yeah. All right. Out we go, and when we get to running and in operation, we'll be back. After a little bit of the sightseeing we had this morning, which was really cool, we made it back to the claim, and thank goodness Dave brought his chainsaw. I'm going to show you the hole real quick, then I'm going to show you what we wish we would have done this a week ago, but he got a nice path cleared out so we don't have to cross over logs, walk around on rocks. But there is where we're actually down on some of the bedrock, some of the big rocks. Same type of rocks there, that's out there. And we're starting to get some pretty decent gold out of it. But before, when we would come up, we would have to walk down on the gravel bar, around that way and back up. Well, this was the first hole we were working. Got a little bit of gold. We're still going to fill it in some more before we leave. We got this cut right here. Nice, easy, smooth walk. Then we were crossing over this great big log right here. He got it cut up into two pieces. No more crossing that log. And then we had to cross over this old log, which had all these nubs sticking all out of it. Talk about scraping your ankles. But we can walk right down there, or right down there where my dredge floats are at. Real easy to get to. Dave is starting in the hole. He is not messing around. And that's what I like. Raymond, he is back at... Now, eventually, on our last claim, I'm going to quit jabbing around here and get to work. But just wanted to show you some of the stuff that we did. Sample on that claim. Cleaned out pretty good and got back at it. Putting our dredges next year. Yep, he's already in it. We get the gloves for Dave. Yeah, we started right where he's standing and was getting good gold, and then started working this way and got gold, but it wasn't as good. So we're gonna come this way. Oh, I gotta adjust that, it's up too high. All right, well, we gotta get to work, and we'll be back. We are at the claim, and we are done pretty much running the mini with the extensions. There's just 3 of us, so we're gonna get these mats out and we're gonna break down these right here. We're just gonna keep the mini. That way when we do clean outs from the Viper we got over there, we can run the conch of this and run it through the Dream mat. But I started reclaiming the hole. I got all the gravels here shoveled in. Still got a little bit to go, but I still got some more rocks to throw in there, and then I'll probably get the bucket and get some of the sand to fill in on top when we're done. Not too bad. I'm in the shade. Let's see where we're at over here. Holy cows. Oh yeah, that is awesome. And that is deep.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while to fill in.
Yeah, it'd be all right. We got everything right here.
Right.
Plus we can always get buckets, half buckets from, yeah. So Raymond's at the wheel. Dave just come off shift. Let's see what it looks like. How's it looking? No material.
Huh?
There's no material coming through. Ah, okay. Oh, there we go. Now it's at work. All right. I am gonna go finish tearing down that sluice so I can start doing a cleaning out the mats. Well, I know I haven't been showing a whole lot of gold, but guess we'll have to wait for the end. We'll be back. Well, we're almost down to bedrock in that hole, and we classified our material down to, what is that, a 20? I think it's a 20.
Yes.
Run it through the gold hog with the dream mat. And Dave took a bunch of the material, the tailings, and went down and panned it because he always likes to check. And he put the dream mat to the test, and you said you found 1 nano speck of a pimple of a...
Yeah, it was so tiny it wasn't even worth messing with.
So, well, I promise you, I wouldn't run the dream mat if it didn't work. I'll guarantee you that. If I didn't think it wasn't the best mat, I'd be using whatever I thought was the best mat was. That's why I run dream mat. I'm gonna stand up for a minute. Yeah, Raymond's picking up pieces of broken bedrock.
Well, good. You got a pretty deep hole over there.
Oh yeah.
I bet it's at least 4 foot. Yeah, I'd say he's within a foot of bedrock.
What?
I say he's within a foot of being on bedrock,
Oh, yeah.
if he's not already, and just hasn't figured it out
I
yet.
love that layer of black sand you can see on the inside, that big thick ring.
Yep.
That tells me it hasn't been ever run.
Nope.
That was just see rings like that.
Well, this upper bench is pretty big. I mean, we've got pine trees that are probably
Well,
maybe 50 years old,
yeah.
if not older.
We'll bring this back on As soon as we finish it up and we start panning it down, we're gonna show you some gold, so we'll be back. All right, here we go. Got to the clean out on this one. We'll see how we can do how we did. Ooh, look at them chunkies in there. Can you see that? Look at all the floating gold. Oh my gosh. I'm washing the big stuff down. That's nice. Holy cow. Would you look at that? Just look at it. And that's some nice pieces. It's all down the pan too. I panned a bunch of it down. That piece just wants to go down there. Well, there's some of it. All right through there. All right through there. That's some nice stuff. And there's still a lot of it down here that I panned down, so anyway, cool beaners. And that's nice. All right, I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna show you the hole we got. Got a pretty good sized hole. The layer that's in it. Have you?
I'd say we're about 4.5, 5 foot deep.
Wow. You can see them layers. See them layers of black
Go
sand.
ahead and point at that black layer right there.
Yeah. Amazing. Oh, I know. Yeah. Yeah. Really? He said we're about max on our lift. That is awesome. All right, the sun is setting over the mountain.
And it is getting cold.
Yeah, you can tell a big difference, man. About a 15-20 degree difference when that sun gets over them trees. Absolutely beautiful here. All right, we'll be back. We're winding down back at camp and broke out the gold cube, which we had the dream mats in them, and running some material, some tailings that we already ran while we were at camp to see if there was any kind of a loss, see if the dream mat could catch it. So it was kind of our daily wind down and have a drink, whether it was a cold iced tea or a cold brewski. Sit around there and got to tell stories around the campfire. It was a blast. It was fun. So that's what we did, and you'll see in this next video what kind of a loss we had. At camp, we got everything set up, leveled out. There's the man with the plan. Running a 4-stack, actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stack. They call that a 5 stack. Running the Go Cube with the green mats in them. Would you look at that? Just look at it.
It's like a fairy tale.
We've got running that. We're running a 2,000 gallon pump on it. Bean and cheese dip with some Frito scoops.
You are a Dorito scoop. Frito Lays. I'm gonna try one and see if that's what I want to have real quick.
This is our dinner.
Yeah, because the cafe's closed.
Well, we got the crabs set out, thaw them out. That's really cool to watch these cells. If you can see it. You can see the material really dancing around in there. Need how the, let me get my finger up in here. See how the water, it comes over top and it swirls up into that cell. It makes we about got her done. We'll get her cleaned up. If we have any gold, we may or may not bring it out and show you what we got. We'll be back.
Alright, here we go.
We cleaned out the top 2 trays. We didn't clean out the bottom 2, but we're just going to see if there's anything in this. See if we can show you some gold. Maybe not.
Yeah, this material's been ran before, so.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah, let's smoke. It's like follow Dennis' blood on the camera.
Yeah, there's a couple specks in there.
Yep.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 specks. No, 8. I don't know if you see that or not.
I don't know because your hand's in the way.
Yeah.
It's up there, but I don't know if we catch it on the camera.
Oh well. All right. Well, here we go. See if we can see it now.
Yeah. Yep. Barely, but yeah.
Dream Matt caught it. That was awesome. All right. Well, that's a little bit of gold. We got a lot more of this where it's coming from. But this is just already stuff that we already ran. Run it through the Go Cube with some Dream Mat, and it caught some stuff we would have thrown away. So that's what we got. We'll be back. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Idaho Gold episode 7. Want to remind you guys, or everybody, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and don't forget to hit that bell notification. Let you know every time we get a video. And we've got one more episode to go. So until that next episode, this is Dennis Dayton, Indiana Gold Hunter.